Hi, this is Laura, and this is for Design 4, and this is for the first project. So I am on my second attempt to do a Zoom meeting and the share screen, and hopefully it'll work this time. So just bear with me, and I will share the screen. And you should be looking at my project here. So this is a PDF, and we were told by the instructor to look at the People's Graphic Design Archive. And I spent a lot of time going through all of the different sections, and took me quite a while actually until I found some artwork that really resonated with me, number one, and number two, that may work for something with a packaging for a label and for advertising and marketing. So I came across this one with the Long Beach Airport mosaics. So the type of art and illustration is specifically for mosaics. And this dates back to 1942. And the artist is Grace Clements. And it is located at the Long Beach Airport. What's interesting about this is at some point in recent history, they put carpet over it, and then someone started picking up the carpet, maybe because, I don't know, they needed to replace it or had a water leak, whatever, and they discovered these mosaics. So they took up the carpet again and brought back the mosaics. So I like that as well because mosaics are not so outdated, that it's a type of medium that is, so old that that wouldn't resonate in where we are today in 2024. So I love the intricacies. I think they're interesting. I think they're um, bright and colorful, and whether they're kind of zoomed in or zoomed out, you can still make out what it is. And so that's kind of where I landed on the type of art that I wanted to move forward with. So the artist again is Grace Clements, 1942. If we go over here with Grace Clements, she's also a painter, and she's had some of her work at the San Francisco Museum of Art. And one of the mediums again is the Long Beach Airport, with the murals and the ceramic tiles. So these are some additional pieces from the Long Beach Airport. And I'm also drawn to the birds. So I think the birds have some movement, and I think it could work in the form of a product and product packaging for alcohol. I've seen Grey Goose vodka, Captain Morgan Parrot Bay. I've seen different birds and wolves and different animals on different alcohol and liqueurs and wine bottles. So I think that could resonate, and then put it in the form of an illustration that is a mosaic, uh, specifically a bird. So this is what I wrote. My inspiration is mosaic art. I love the beauty of mosaic tiles and flooring, and I've enjoyed seeing them on some of my travels. For example, I remember seeing one at the site of Pompeii. It was quite memorable. If you look down here, it's actually Beware of Dog. And when they unearthed Pompeii, they were surprised to see one of these mosaics intact, or nearly completely intact, of this dog, and with the words Cave Canem. I'm not sure what that means in Latin or Italian, but it's still quite beautiful. So I like the dimensionality of these mosaics as well. So it's just not a flat image. It gives some dimension. My approach to this design is to create a label that uses mosaic art in a contemporary modern way. For example, I'm drawn to the bird mosaics and envision a powerful bird illustration in the mosaic art form on the label of a dark alcohol bottle. My research includes the use of birds and other animals as a symbol, i.e. a logo, on labels for use in the wine and liquor industry. Please see some popular successful brands below using this imagery. Again, the Grey Goose, the Captain Morgan, Parrot Bay, Black Swan, which is a Riesling, which is a white wine out of Australia, Kestrel, which is a red wine out of the state of Washington. So I tried to merge what I was drawn to with the mosaic art into a bird that I think could be a powerful image, whether it's a standalone bird or the possibility of it flying. But right now I just had to try to visualize it and see if it would work, could work, see if it still resonated with me, or if I need to modify the idea. So the product name I came up with is Falcon Whiskey. The country of origin is Scotland. So I looked up all these different countries that have falcons, and Scotland is one of them. And Scotland, of course, is one of the main countries of whiskey in the world. So that's how I put A plus B equals C. Graphic design element would be the falcon. The illustration would be mosaic. Color versus black and white. I'm open to both, but I may be leaning toward the black and white. And the exterior box would be black. And the neck of the bottle, if you look over here with the Jack Daniels, the neck of the bottle would be up at the top near the lid. So I'd like to use the name and make it kind of big and bold with the falcon to I think it's a powerful name. And then I was looking at typefaces. So initially I'm looking at all caps, Falcon Whiskey, Scotland, and the typeface would be copperplate. Another option could be the Falcon Whiskey, Scotland in the typeface Amabella. And the third option, again, all caps would be Falcon Whiskey, Scotland, BN Romaine. So that's sort of an initial thought, but I'm open at looking at maybe some serif, sans serif, maybe not all caps, maybe something with an arc, maybe some cursive type, maybe something that could be a little bit more decorative with the typeface, as long as it's thick. I think it needs to have a thick typeface like Jack Daniels, particularly with such a busy background. So I'm leaning toward a thicker font that could be the BN Romaine, possibly decorative, I'm not sure. So that's my initial thoughts. And as far as the sketches, I looked at option 1, looking at the bird and placement of the text. And so right now it's similar to what I had already did a mock-up of, with the falcon mosaic in that position with some curved text coming down from the top left-hand corner, a thick typeface, colors black and white, even though I'm open to color. The exterior box would be with gold or white embossed lettering. And then the bottleneck would have the name reversed out black with either the white or gold, probably white, with the falcon all in caps to get their attention. Another option would be a flying falcon, again in the mosaic art form, with the possibility of an arched typeface text of the Falcon Whiskey above it, and still give me some option for the lower part of the label for anything I need to add as far as the weight, amount of alcohol in the product. And then the third option would be completely zoomed in of just the head of the bird, and possibly at the side view to see how that would look. Could be more striking. I don't know. We'll see. And if I chose number 3, I may do all 3 and just do options. We'll see, depending on how much time and how it comes together. But the typeface would be above and possibly in an arch. So those are my initial sketches on how I could incorporate the art form, the animal, and the typeface. So I hope you like it. I hope it's a go, because I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited about the name with the Falcon Whiskey in the country. And I think it could be quite striking and different. And I like different. So yeah, that's where I am. Thank you.